You need to have a lot going in your favor if you want a capable adventure motorcycle in today's age. Now, admittedly, there are quite a lot of options to choose from in the sub 400cc category, but this one sparks quite a lot of curiosity. This is the Zontes 350T. You know the drill. Let's get on with it. What we have here, like I mentioned, is a 348cc adventure motorcycle. Now immediately you can tell that it's got a lot of presence, so that's off to a good start. Look a little closer and you'll see spoked wheels on tubeless tires, which is a rather important touch if you're going to be handling a bunch of off-road, rough road kind of situations on a regular basis. And there's no skimping on Modernities either. The headlights, they're LEDs, as are the DRLs and the indicators. The 5-inch TFT, it's brilliant. It's got 4 different screen setups to choose from and even gets screen mirroring for your mobile. And what I really like is that this windshield is electronically adjustable and works beautifully well too. It's just that there is just 2 options to it, either fully up or fully down. There's no in between. But let's get to the crux of it. What is it like to ride? Well, the basics are that this is a 348cc engine. It's a single cylinder engine and it makes 38 horsepower and 32 Nm. Now there's a 6-speed gearbox to put all that power down. But here's the thing. The power output itself is perfectly acceptable for our roads, no doubt. The problem comes with the gearing. The ratios are quite short, so for city usage and for off-roading, it's perfectly good. But the moment you go on a couple of highway runs, you'll realize that it kind of goes out of breath by around 90 kilometers per hour. And that is not ideal if you want to go touring with the bike. This is such a pity because the 350T has everything else going for it to make it a great tourer. The way you sit is spot on to endure long distances. The ride is firm yet pliant, the clutch is light enough, and the gearbox is adequate in terms of shift stiffness. Sure, the 196 kilo curb weight isn't exactly ideal because it's a fair amount more than its rivals, but once you get going, the 350T never really feels wavered or heavy in that sense. It even gets a large 90-liter fuel tank, which is bound to make it easier to cover long distances within one tank. But what it does do is leave a particularly good impression on you if the roads are rubbish. Find the right gear, get your behind up, and tackling rough roads, tough roads, everything just becomes a piece of cake. And what I also particularly like is that the 350T is a rather forgiving machine. If things go wrong, there's enough and more mechanical prowess to just keep you going. And that's a particularly nice trait to have for an adventure motorcycle. There is no doubting that the 350T is a well-made machine. It's got a lot going for it. It looks great, has a lot of kit on board, a decent amount of power and torque, and it's a lot of fun on broken tarmac. But is it the all-rounder that you expect it to be, that I expected it to be? It's not fully there. The gearing, like I said, is a bit of an issue. Then again, if that's not a priority for you, things suddenly start to look a lot more appealing, don't they? Anyway, thank you for watching. This is Forbes India Momentum. I'm Ronak and I'm gonna go try and see if I can get this any dirtier than it already is.